Today we are here in Xochimilco, one of the absolute must-see places in Mexico City. They've got these beautiful canal boats here behind me. We've got food vendors, knick-knack vendors. They've got the mariachi bands in the boats with us, as well as pouring a little bit of tequila. You know it. We cannot wait to get this day started. Let's go.
We're Kyle and Jess. In 2021, we sold everything but our suitcases to see great adventures, experience different cultures, and to see more of the world.
Over the last year and a half, we've been touring all throughout Latin America, and today we find ourselves in the biggest city in North America, Mexico City.
Alright, we're just about to get on our boat, and we had heard this is one of the best things to do when you visit Mexico City, so we are excited. Our guide here was just telling us that this was actually built in the 1300s. It is so old. It is actually the oldest part of the city, which is so cool.
She takes a sliver. Mom's not getting a monkey.
Do I get the monkey? No monkey.
Okay, because it's January 6th, this is a bit of a tradition in Mexico. You take turns cutting the bread, and then whoever gets the monkey in their piece has to cook tamales the following day. So nobody wants Kyle's tamales. Ooh, I don't see a monkey.
No monkey.
I got lucky. I think we all got lucky there.
No monkey. No. No, Uncle.
Is it? How do you know? Oh, I do. I got the monkey. I'm so sorry, everyone. Because you don't want my tamales. On February 2nd, I got to learn how to make tamales and come up with a way to make it.
Hey. Gracias.
Okay, and you can repeat after me some words. I can translate later what means that, okay? Mango tequila,
Gracias.
local production.
Muchas gracias.
Okay, and a little bit for me. Okay, just repeat after me, okay? It's very easy and it's very fun too. Estiro el brazo,
Estiro el brazo.
encojo el codo.
Coco.
A salud de ustedes,
A los de ustedes.
me lo chingo todo.
Me chingo todo.
Salud.
Salud.
Salud. How do you feel?
Woohoo.
A little bit, not
So good. This is such an awesome day. That was some good mango tequila. You gotta have the tequila when you're in Mexico.
Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, oye cómo va. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Yo Yo soy un hombre sincero, en donde crece la palma. Yo soy un hombre sincero, en donde crece la palma. Antes de morir me quiero cantar los versos del alma. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Oye, ¿cómo va? Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. ¡Azúcar!
Now, on top of renting the boats and touring up and down the canal, you're also gonna see like the mariachi bands. They actually jump right on your boat. But they've also got these people that are kind of selling knickknacks, cooking corn on their boat. So there's individual little boat vendors as well. So there's vendors when you first get to the park, but then there's vendors just kind of floating up and down the canals, touching base with your boat, seeing if you want some food, seeing if you want a song, this, that, and the other, if you want to buy a knickknack. It's all available. If you got to rush right onto your boat and you kind of miss the original vendors when you first walk in, no problem, because they're all scattered throughout the canals as well. It's a real cool experience. So if you get hungry or whatnot, you don't need to worry about missing out when you first jump on the boat. It's all up and down the entire runway here. Real cool day.
Watching these guys steer these boats is quite awesome. I'm actually surprised more of them have not fallen like over deck, because they're like standing on the edge of it and they're like, you know what I mean? I totally expect someone to like bump the boat or something or like totally fall in. I'm slowing the other boat down. I'm sorry. It's really hard. It's a lot of talent what they do. I think I slowed the boat down a bit.
Jess is steering us off into the swamp over here.
It's really hard. That takes a lot of work. And it like bounces out the water. So it's pretty intense. I think I might crash in the boat though.
Yeah. I think you slowed us down a wee bit. We've got a bit of a traffic jam up there.
Lo siento.
But he's fighting to get us caught up. Definitely an awesome day out when you're in Mexico City. Gotta come check out Xochimilco for sure.
Our tour guide was actually saying it takes 8 hours on
Or
these
6 hours.
6 hours
6
to
hours.
get to the Dole Island.
Yeah, so there are full day tours you can do here in Xochimilco. But we actually really liked the one that we got through Get Your Guide that allowed us to see different sections of the city we didn't actually anticipate that we'd get to.
Yeah.
We got to go to Coyoacan, which is an absolutely beautiful neighborhood in the southern part of Mexico City.
We saw Frida's house.
We saw Frida's house, which she is like an icon across Mexico. You've definitely seen her if you've been here before. She's that beautiful lady with the unibrow that is painted all across the country. But yeah, no, it's been a real cool experience all day. We'll leave the link in the description below if you're interested in this specific tour where you get to check out the university, Coyoacan, and Xochimilco. But there are a number of different varieties of tours you can check out Xochimilco through Get Your Guide. Check out the link in the description below.
Definitely. I'd also heard, I was reading a bit about doing the canal by yourself, like just coming and paying for the boat. If you do come and just rent the boat, remember it's per boat per hour, not per people. I'd actually heard that there's these guys who stand at the entrance and they say that the police are there and you can't go in, and they make you give them money. I wasn't exactly sure how the scam kind of works, but everyone says do not stop at the gate where the guys are saying you cannot go in because of police. And they said just keep on driving through. I read a lot of reviews and people were saying that this was a big scam on the entrance when you're coming into the canal park.
And another point to touch on when it comes to safety in Xochimilco, you want to maybe make sure that you've left to come check out this part of the city early enough so that you can leave before the sun starts setting, because we heard it can be a real great neighborhood to visit during the day. But once the sun goes down, safety concerns may arise. You may not want to be in certain areas of this neighborhood.
And they were saying Saturdays and Sundays and Fridays can get really rowdy because it's the weekends and people come here and drink all day, and you know, trouble can happen when people are drinking and stuff. So yeah, just kind of be smart about, you know, what time you're going and how much you're drinking, because of course, you know,
it's easy to get carried away, especially when the tequila's flowing and you're out in the sun having a good time with the bands playing and the food cooking. It's an awesome day for sure. But you just want to keep in mind where you are, know what time it is, and have safe plans to get home.
Use your common sense, basically. But it's a great time. We would definitely recommend.
Definitely recommend.
You said what kind of fish were there?
Our guide was saying that there's actually walking fish here. Fish with like little tiny feet and legs or whatever, but that it's such murky waters, it's kind of hard to see them here. You can kind of see them on the shorelines from time to time, or under the weeds on the edge of the river or whatever, but for the most part they're hard to watch and see, but just knowing that they're here is kind of cool. We also actually just finished passing a reptile house where you can pull over and check out like all these, it's kind of like a little reptile zoo, and they have a number of these little spots that you can just stop off at all throughout the canals. You just ask your boat driver or whatever to kind of pull over, say you want something to eat, they'll stop off at the kitchen spot we just rolled by. Buddy's making flower crowns right here, they'll stop off for you.
So cool. People actually like live on this canal, so like they have little like entrances where the boats get parked and the shops and everything, so it's a really cool experience. We would definitely recommend coming down.
Absolutely, yeah, and again, it depends on how you want to do it. If you want to spend the whole day here, might be better off to just come straight down and rent a boat from there. That way you get the longer tour and can kind of take your own time with it. But if you'd like the guided tour, again, we went with Get Your Guide, and it's been a real great day for sure.
Such a good day coming down the canals. We would highly recommend it. It was so much fun.
Xochimilco has a little bit of something for everybody. Between the markets here when you first get to the park, the beautiful colorful boats, the canal ride that had food, entertainment, and a couple unique stops along the way, an absolute must-see when you come to Mexico City.
Definitely. We really hope you enjoyed watching it. We definitely had fun making it.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a great time making this video, and if you enjoyed it as well, make sure to smash that like button. And it is not our last video in Mexico City. It's also not our last stop in Mexico in general. We are going through Mexico City and beyond. If you'd like to continue to follow that journey, make sure to smash that subscribe button and ring-a-ding-ding-dong that bell so you'll be notified of our future videos. And until next time, bye.